Hi guys, it's Sherry. Today we are going to be doing a pair of earrings using my acrylic markers and some UV resin icing. This is basically a thicker resin and it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. You don't have to put a lighter on it or anything like that. It's particularly special when it comes to putting detail on. I'm not going to do detail today, but I want to show you how the colors come up. So the first thing I'm going to do is start coloring my pieces. You can see I did this side, so I'm just going to do the back side because I really want to make sure that my back is just as pretty as my front. I'll make sure to put links to everything in my description area, just in case you are wondering where I got everything. This way I don't have to, this way you don't have to rewind and see what I'm saying. You could just go check the description area. Make it easier on yourself. And you could color these any color you want. I decided to go with some bright fun colors, just to have something a little bit different for when I'm wearing jeans or something like that. I like to do just a little pop of color once in a while. There, very, very simple. Let me just clean this up because I am kind of moving a little bit fast. So I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. All right, so that is already done. So now I have the front and the back done. I'm going to get my resin tape. And just stick that right on there and cut that. I'm just gonna fold this right over just so I have a little area to pull it up next time. So I'm gonna press this down, make sure that is secure. And then I'm gonna turn my UV lamp on real quick because I want it to be heated up before I do this. Okay. Grab my little thing here. Actually, you know what? I'll lift it up afterwards because I really want you to be able to see how this resin icing comes out. So they come in these tiny little bottles and they're super thick. So I think basically the reason they're calling them icing is because if you ever saw when you're doing like kids parties and their little cakes and you buy that icing in the store, that really is how it comes out. And then I just take my little ball tool here and just spread it out. And honestly, it will stay where you put it, which is really, really nice. And let me just push that right in there. Now I'll show you in a different video how you can actually decorate with these. You can write with them and stuff like that. But I'll probably end up doing that on like a clay video or something. But you could do little dots too. I mean, I'm going to show you, like I'll just do a little dot here. And that little dot will stay just like that. So it's really, really cool. But I just love the colors, so I really wanted to add them to my wood. And then honestly, just spread it. That's it. You can see how thick it is, and it doesn't just flatten out. It really kind of stays how you want it. So if I'm putting little swirls in, those little swirls will honestly just stay there. It's really cool. I'm going to put a tiny, tiny bit more right in there. Now I will say I noticed that this particular resin takes a little bit longer to cure. So I'm going to stick this under my light for about 10 minutes, and then I'll flip it upside down and do it for another 10 minutes, just to make sure it's 100% cured. But I'm going to lift it up just to kind of show you, and hopefully you'll be able to see through that and how thick that actually is. And like, do you see, I could go like this, and you can see on the back side, and that's all because it's so thick that I don't have to worry about it spilling. So it's pretty cool. All right, let me put this under my light. All right, so my piece is cured. Now what I'm gonna do next, now you could keep it like this and you'll have that great thick look to it. So it kind of looks like stained glass. I don't know if you can really tell, but when you hold it up to a light, it really does give that stained glass look. But you could also put regular resin on top and get this look. So it's nice and smooth and clean, and I like the clean look, so that is what I am going to do. So all you have to do is just take your regular resin, and it'll fill up any gaps that you have. And then just spread that, and I put it right on the wood as well, because I thought it looked really nice having that shine to it. If you choose to keep it just the way it is, or you can really just use any resin if you want to. I just thought the this resin in particular was just really cool because of how thick it is, that you could do really cool things with it. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be showing you that today, but I love the colors. And I really wanted to use them on this piece, so. And I'm just going to do my clear right on top. And I'll do that on both sides as well. And then I'm going to show you how to edge the piece with a chrome marker to give it that finished look. So there we go. Everything looks beautiful. This does not have to stay under the light very long because my Jade Diction really does cure super fast. And I'm gonna just pop any bubbles that may have come up with that. Make sure everything's spread perfectly to the edge. And now I'll put this under my light. I'll take this off and then do the other side. To finish this up, I'm going to take my chrome paint marker here, and you could do any color you want. I'm just going to go with silver today, and then I'm going to edge my pieces here. And then as I edge, I am going to kind of go on the top slightly and edge it, but I will make sure to get both sides because I want this really honestly to be double-sided, so whatever ear you put it in, it's going to look just as beautiful. Just think if you did black and gold, how cool would that look? I'm thinking do black marker and then maybe some gold glass chips in the middle. That would look beautiful. I might have to try that for one of my videos. I really have been enjoying these different types of wood blanks because for the longest time I always used the same design over and over and over, but as I've been creating more and more, I'm kind of running out of ideas to do with the same things over and over. So getting new designs has been helping me with my creativity of thinking of new things. And then I'm just going to go on this side, edge all this off real nice. There we go. Beautiful. And then I'm going to make sure that these are mirrored. So to make it even simpler, because this hole is the perfect size, I am just going to take my little area here, open that up and put it right in the earring. No jump ring needed for this particular one. And then just hold that little ball up into the top here and then just squeeze it. And then it's still movable. And then look how pretty. So I hope that I was able to give you a nice little idea on a fun new pair of earrings. I love the way that they look. I think they're just, I just think they're gonna look really cool with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. So if you liked the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.